Once upon a time, boy bands and girl bands ruled the stage, dazzling fans with synchronized moves and perfect harmonies. But today's modern pop groups don't hold microphones. They hold gaming controllers. The Sidemen, Beta Squad, AMP and Offline TV aren't just creators. They are the new age entertainment collectives commanding global audiences. Teams like FaZe Clan, T1, Fnatic and G2 Esports have turned pixels into paychecks with sponsorship and prize pools worth millions of dollars a year. It's a reality that might sound unconventional, but that's where pop culture now lives. Not on stage, but on screen. Gaming is no longer a niche activity, but part of $200 billion global industry, with India alone accounting for 17% of the world's gamers, says New Zoo's 2024 Global Games Market reports. The numbers backed it up. The global esports market is now valued at $1.7 billion, expected to cross $4 billion by 2030, with over 540 million fans worldwide. Major markets like China, South Korea and the US are driving the boom, and even the International Olympic Committee is proposing a dedicated Olympic esports games. Streaming giants like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye and iShowSpeed have turned casual gameplay into multi-million-dollar empires. Top streamers earn between $20 to $25 million a year, while elite esports players make fortunes through salaries, tournaments and sponsorships. Take Johan No-Tail Santstein, the world's highest earning esports player, whose career's winning exceeds $7.4 million. And mid-tier professional can still make a decent living, typically between $30,000 and $100,000 annually.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm extremely delighted to be on this platform today. I did not grow up dreaming about a career in gaming. When I was at the cusp of making a choice in my career, I was told to focus on the real job. So did I. But while I was focusing on the real job, silently I fueled my passion by playing games during my preparatory leave. That was apparently my stress buster. And silently I kept focusing on creating a career for myself, only to realize a few years before that something around me is changing. Gaming was apparently becoming something which was no longer only entertainment. It was evolving as a career, culture and community. That was a mind-blowing revelation to me. A few years later, I had actually seen a few students pitching their game idea to enthusiastic investors. And my very natural thought, like most of us, was, this is not going to work. What are you even doing? Get real. But one thing which I noticed in the students, the spark, the belief, and they had an extreme passion in thinking about what gaming could do in the future. They potentially hinted at it being a beaming opportunity of creating professional opportunities for the world. And today, I have a fortunate opportunity of working along with brilliant minds in this fraternity, not only players, but marketers, developers, content creators, esports players, and many more. I'm extremely proud to be part of this ecosystem which is creating career opportunities for professionals across the country. I'm Saurabh Shah, working as Head of People Operations in one of the leading gaming companies in the world. The magic of being in gaming industry is its inclusivity. It will never ask you where do you come from. It will definitely look for what do you bring to the table. If you bring creativity, if you bring curiosity, if you bring innovation, if you bring strategy, or if you bring leadership, you are in. And can you imagine? The gaming industry just does not reward talent. It rewards curiosity, it rewards courage, it rewards collaboration to play, learn, and grow. Let me ask you a question. How many of you have ever played a video game? And how many of you have thought of this as a serious career option? Well, my dear friends, this is exactly what I'm going to talk about. The difference between playing games and thinking of gaming as a serious career option. I'm going to talk about some mind-blowing facts, present them in front of you, and help you understand the entire landscape. Gaming as a fraternity, as an industry, is in the boom at the moment. So much so that our Honorable Prime Minister mentioned about it being a growth accelerator for our economy. From my perspective, the gaming industry today is very similar to how the industry was 10 years back in the software and IT services space. So let me show you some mind-boggling statistics. The current number of gamers in India, the revenue which is projected is around 3.1 billion. By 2028, it is expected to go to 8.6 billion. Today, we've got 560 plus million gamers in India, the second largest in the world. The global gaming revenue today is roughly around $260 billion. And can you imagine, by 2028, it's going to cross $360 billion. That's the magnitude of opportunity which is available, which is presented by this industry to all of us.
We were talking about something that I think is a really good, because people always think that video games are frivolous, but what you were saying I think that's really important is it's so difficult that it requires you to only think about that, and it can like relieve stress.
Yeah, I mean, if I play a video game on extreme difficulty, then I have to concentrate fully on the game. It's like I think anything that forces you to concentrate fully actually has a calming effect.
We grind every day. While we do play the game, we play it at different hours of the day. So I basically look after the entire esports team, the marketing that happens around it, business developments and assets that we require in-game. So the exponential growth for esports overall is massive. Across the past 2 or 3 years, I think people have educated themselves a lot more. They've become self-aware as to what the gaming industry is all about. Every field, let's just say whichever field that you are from, let it be journalism to commerce, let it be finance, let it be game development to designing, even to sports management. Everyone has a job role available in esports. It's been a long-awaited win for the esports community, right? Everyone's been waiting for this differentiation to happen.
Yeah.
And as it comes out, people are super happy around it. We have individuals go to colleges. We go at the college festivals. Esports has now become like a points. You can earn points by winning an esports tournament. Wherein, let's just say that in 2025, you just started playing esports. So the first step is that you get into India City.